called cyanobacteria. And so we finished, and we're actually going to we have a robot that takes 24 samples in a 24-hour period. Every hour it sucks in the water, and it's actually done doing its job because that was the E. coli study. So we left it out here so that you guys could see it, and I'm going to open it up for you. Then you'll see how that works. But more exciting than that is when I went back after doing the teacher research program with Northeastern University and the Center for STEM, I brought back not only what I was doing here, but another lesson, and that's where Andrew comes in, because he's one of my engineering students, and all of our seniors are required to do some kind of, they belong to the Math and Science Academy, they're all required to do some kind of research study their senior year, and he's going into his senior year. So in my class, he built this thing called a sea perch, and his mission was to find out if Weymouth water, where we are from, Weymouth High School, is safe to swim in as well. So I'm going to let Andrew take it over now and tell you just a little bit about what he did, and then he's going to show you one in action. Go ahead, Andrew.
Alright, so basically for the class we were given the assignment, which was to build a sea perch, which is just an underwater rover. It'll go, and a rover's main job is to like explore and go around. So we just had to modify it to collect the water samples real quick. That was really fun and a challenge. But so basically what we have over there are two little robots that can maneuver under the water as well as take samples, but we don't have them take samples anymore because we turned that off because we have the big tank that does that. We had to research problems like how to make it sink and float and buoyancy and all that fun stuff. Not too sure what else.
Well, how'd you build it?
Oh,
Good question right there.
Yeah.
Well, you can go over how you built it.
How I built it? We basically, she was able to get us materials, and she let us figure out how to build it ourselves. Actually, there was a packet that gave a basic outline on how to make the one that would just kind of drive around under the water. So we took it a step further and made it be able to rise and sink, collect the samples. So basically what we did, we figured out the electronics first, and then how to wire it to the control box. And then from there, we attached all the motors to the frame, and once we had an idea of how we were going to make it move, we just attached the pieces where they probably should have gone, like, I don't know, having the fins have the ones that would turn it and stuff.
You had a question right here, Andrew.
What's your question?
Like, you know how water and like electricity stuff don't go well together? How did you make it get like make it
Awesome
go together?
question.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, she wanted to know how we like waterproofed it, how we because water and electricity don't mix so well. Basically, the wires were all coated in wax, like they have rubber coatings to protect them, and to protect the motors, we put them in the little. Do you guys remember like the film before everything was digital, little film capsules? We had a few of those. We drilled them and put the motors inside of there, and filled them with wax to water seal them. And then we attached the rudders on the outside on the shaft. If that helps you understand it all. It'll be easy to show you.
Okay, so you want to see her? Oh, you got another one right there.
I want you to take it.
It just took us like what, a month or two? Like I don't know.
It was the first half of the semester, so it was a term, about 8 weeks.
Yeah, 8 weeks.
But
or
that
so.
includes testing and solving all the problems that they solved, and they had other assignments in between there that they had to do, because they had a lot of research and interviewing engineers and writing papers about what they'd learned.
Any other questions?
I got a question. What did you guys get for samples in Weymouth? Did you find it was swimmable or no?
We found a few samples, but I don't know what we did with the research, so.
Okay, so, and the reason that he doesn't know is because we had two classes working on this project. The engineers were designing the rovers to collect, and the honors biology class was actually taking the hand water samples, because here on the river we have two teams. One goes around and collects samples by hand, and the other one does the robot. I do the robot. And you may see Kelly at some point. She's biking around here right now collecting water. So our biology team had the hand samples, and they did twice they went out and collected water samples from Weymouth in the fall and then again in the spring. The fall samples were really bad. Can anybody guess why they were really bad? We have a pond, and they all collected, when I asked them, where'd you get these? They all had gone to the same place. They went off as a homework assignment.